Hi there and welcome to the first Sports Jam for the spring season. I'm John Jacobson.
I'm Jay Wilcox. Today on the show, we'll meet an Osseo High School graduate who's facing the biggest boxing match of his career. Plus, John talks golf with the Wayzata girls. And let's start the show with softball. Park Center's won the last two state Class 2A titles before moving up to Class 3A this season. Wayzata, meanwhile, was in the championship in Section 6 3A last spring, and both teams figure to be pretty good here in 2012. The Pirates looking to go to 2-0 on the spring. It's the season opener for Wayzata. The Pirates' Nicola Tate with a grounder back to pitcher Jessica Williams. Katie Fern, though, with good speed, beats the throw home for the game's first run. Then it's Megan Van Halsen with a sharp single up the middle. Hannah Schaub and MJ Jellison score. Van Halsen gets to second. The Pirates lead 3-0 after half an inning. Cade does a solid job pitching to keep the Trojans off balance. She gets the strikeout in the second inning, one of 7 for Tate in the game. And she delivers with the bat in the fourth inning. A run-scoring single to left. This brings Fern in, and it's 5-1 in favor of Park Center. Next up is Van Halsen, and she'll single to center for another RBI. Hannah Schaub is in with the Pirates' 6th run. That's more than enough run support for Tate as the Pirates win 3 games in the first week of the season.
We're winning games, but we can definitely play better. There's room for improvement, and I'm just excited to see what will happen later in the season.
The Hopkins softball team reached state in 2 of the past 3 seasons. The 2012 team had a tough opening week of games. The Royals starting the season at home against Minnetonka. Top of the second, Lizzie Swenson drives a shot off the fence in right center field for Minnetonka. 2 runners, including Leah Ichimura, score on the double for Swenson. And it's 4-0 Skippers. In the 4th inning, Swenson strikes again, this time an opposite field shot. It brings home Heidi Mendez with another run. It's an RBI triple, and Tonka leads 6-0. The Royals chip away. Bottom of the 4th, Allison Schaefer with a base hit up the middle. That scores 1, and Hopkins is on the board. Bottom of the 5th, Julia Hathaway comes through with a base hit to left. Ball is mishandled, allowing another run to score in this play. Hathaway lands on second base. Then Abby Rittenauer golfs a fly ball to the fence that plates one more and cuts the Tonka lead to 6-3. That's the final, though. The Royals also lost to Apple Valley and Shakopee last week.
Armstrong and Champlin Park were near the bottom of the Northwest Suburban in softball last spring, with Champlin Park placing 9th and Armstrong tying for 10th. And they met up at Champlin Park in the first week of the season. In the first, Kara Stuckmeyer wraps it off the pitcher's glove, and the throw. It's too late to get her at first as a run scores on the play for Champlin Park. Meanwhile, the Falcons don't get many base runners against Rebels pitcher Katie Herron. She allows 2 hits and fans 10 on the afternoon. In the 4th, Stuckmeyer will drill a shot past third, and it gets down the left field line. She races around to third for a triple, and then scores on an illegal pitch for a 2-0 Rebels lead. And they break it open in the 5th. Marissa Bozer tags it deep over the right fielder's head to score Haley Adair. It's a triple for Bozer, and the Rebels go up 3-0. Emma Lehman then singles up the middle to bring Bozer home as Champlin Park wins this one 4-0. Also, Providence Academy taking on De La Salle in Tri-Metro action. Top of the first, Claire Burns with a base hit to left field. Anna Lawfrey scores on the throwing error, and it is 1-0 in favor of Providence. But De La Salle gets 7 in the bottom half of the first. Nikki Rice's double brings 2 around here. That makes it 7-1 Islanders after just an inning of play. But Providence comes back. Lawfrey plates 2 runs with this double in the top of the 4th, and the Lions eventually take a 10-7 lead. To the bottom of the 6th, De La Salle rallies. Maria Goss lifts a fly ball over the right fielder, 2-run score, and it's 10-9. Then Mia Lloyd brings home 2 more with a single up the middle. De La Salle wins a wild one over Providence, 12-11.
Maple Grove's boys tennis team reached the final of the Section 5 AA tournament last spring, losing to Mounds View. 2012 Crimson took the court last week against district rival Park Center. Sunny and cool day, but apparently still t-shirt and shorts weather for tennis, well, at least in this match. In one singles play, Alex Billabong in the far court for Park Center. Zach Atkins in the near court. He gets the smash winner for Maple Grove. Then Atkins serving late in the match, serves up another forehand winner, and Atkins wins 6-love, 6-1. At number 2 singles, Trevor Kleinshea of Maple Grove serving to Travis Ritchie. Ritchie with a nice return for Park Center. He wins the game. But Kleinshea takes control after that. Serve and volley for the point here. And he wins the match 6-love, 6-2. At 1 doubles, Sam Hochberger serving for Maple Grove. Hochberger very active on this point, getting the returns before the Pirates finally send one wide. And the Crimson win the point. Hochberger and Andrew Nagel beat Aorinde Wusu and Zay Tao 6-1, 6-love as Maple Grove wins the match 7-0. In a match of two of the top teams in the area, Breck edges Wayzata 4-3. The Mustangs take on another Lake Conference team Thursday when they face Edina in a match rescheduled from Monday. Wayzata bounced back to beat O'Gorman from South Dakota 4-3. They host Mounds View in a state tournament rematch on Wednesday. The Lake Conference boasts some outstanding talent in track and field. The first big meet of the season for those schools took place Friday at the conference relays. Minnetonka takes first in the boys meet. Wayzata finished second with Eden Prairie third and Hopkins fourth. 5 non-Lake Conference schools also raced at the U of M for this meet. Edina finished last among the Lake Conference schools and 7th overall. Minnetonka takes the title in the girls meet too, just edging Wayzata for first place. The two-time defending state champion Hopkins Royals finished third with Eden Prairie fourth and Edina in 7th. There's more to come here on Sports Jam.
That's right. Next up.
Home, and it's 3-2 after an inning. Top of the fourth, Lebansky singles up the middle. Keaton Studsrud scores to make it 5-2 Benilde. Bottom of the fourth, Cooper rallies again. Nawan Norke laces a hit, 2-run score, and the game's tied at 5. After Benilde gets one in the top of the sixth, Norke comes through again with a bases loaded 2-out single that scores 2 and gives Cooper an 8-6 lead. However, Benilde rallies for 8 runs in the top of the 7th. Red Knights come back and beat Cooper Grade 14-9.
And for those of you who were at that game, you saw 12 Sports' Jason Melillo take a wicked foul ball off his side, kind of a hazard of the trade here. We're happy to report Jason did survive.
He'll be out here a bit later for a Sports Jam spotlight. We've all been up there on that dugout. It's a little dicey up there.
Yeah, it can be a tough thing. Good thing he's tough, though, right?
That's right.
The Maple Grove's baseball team is the defending Northwest Suburban Conference champion, and the third-ranked Crimson faced a district rival as they took on Now on to lacrosse. The combined Osseo Park Center boys team hope to start the season with a win on Friday night. Park Center, the site, as Osseo Park Center hosts Holy Angels. Holy Angels in blue, and Alex Guyette bounces off defenders and keeps possession to score. 3-0 Stars in the first. Second quarter, and OPC gets on the board. Corbin Cole fires a rocket into the top corner, and it's 4-1. Holy Angels keep scoring, though. TJ Petraeus works his way through the defenders to score for a 5-2 Stars lead on a windy night in Brooklyn Park. Osseo Park Center chips away at the deficit. Nick McCarty gets the nice assist, setting up Mike Rakos for the tuck-in, and it's a 7-4 game. Then quick passing to Michael Lovasolo in front. He turns and fires, and OPC trims the Holy Angels lead to 2 at 7-5. And they keep the momentum as David Voorhees adds a goal for Osseo Park Center to make it a 7-6 score in the third quarter. But Holy Angels gets 3 of the last 4 goals. Guyette sets up this one as the Stars win it 10-7.
Maple Grove is coming off its best season in school history in boys lacrosse. The Crimson facing Montauquois from Monticello. Montauquois builds a 4-1 lead, but the Crimson answer in a big way in the second quarter. Jack Rice scoring 2 quick goals here for Maple Grove, cutting the lead to 4-3. Then David Corazala makes a move around the defender and scores. And it's 6-4 Maple Grove at halftime. After some on-field shenanigans at halftime, Maple Grove builds on its lead in the third quarter. Jake Wilson taking the pass from Tyler Commett and scores. Corazala makes a run to the goal and rifles home this shot. This one turns into a rout, and Maple Grove wins its season opener 18-5.
In girls lacrosse, Osseo Park Center hosting Irondale. OPC's Rachel Cooper works her way to the front of the net to score. Gives Osseo Park Center a 7-6 lead. Samantha Donovan answers for Irondale. She attacks up the middle of the field to score, and we are tied up at 7. Goes back and forth in an evenly matched game. Michelle Mussel scoring here for OPC, and they go back in front 8-7. Maddie Malone controls the low pass off the turf here and puts the shot away as Osseo Park Center back in front again at 10-9. Donovan, though, is tough to stop. She races up the center to score again for the Knights, and they retake the lead at 11-10. And Donovan nets what proves to be the game winner from the free position. Irondale pulls out a 14-12 win.
Wayzata's girls opening up at home against Apple Valley. The Eagles get out to an early lead. Ashlyn Shelley scores the goal for a 2-0 Eagles lead. Wayzata later scores 5 unanswered goals. Carter Molk gets past the defense and beats the goalie, and the Trojans lead at
Realistically, Truax matches up well against Taylor. Truax can box and move and wear down an opponent over the course of a fight. Taylor is fast and awkward, but he's also susceptible to knockouts, especially in the later rounds.
He's real athletic, he's real strong, real talented, but he makes a lot of mistakes, and that's kind of what I feed off of. Is I'm a counter puncher. I wait for somebody to make a mistake and use it against him, and I think he'll make a lot of mistakes. I'll be ready for him, and I'm going to make him pay for him.
We're not looking for a knockout, but that's his style of fighting, and if it comes, good. You know, you don't want to get wild and look for one, but his style is that of coming on strong in the later rounds anyhow.
Some fighters go their whole career and never get a fight against a big-name opponent on a nationally televised card. Truax has sweated and bled for this opportunity, and he knows now is the time to seize the moment.
It's a culmination of all my training and all the fights that I've had so far, 19 fights. You know, I have to put everything
And I hope this year just is as fun and as good. It'll be fun.
How about the practice right now? What are you working on for your game and the rest of the girls?
Right now, personally, I'm working on chipping and irons, and I guess the team's working on short game as well.
All right. Thank you for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
All right, and Coach Schumacher, tell me about this year. A little bit younger team, maybe a little less experience. What have you seen out here in the early practices?
You know, we've got a good core back with Liz and Sarah, and we've got a couple other players that have some varsity experience, although they didn't compete in the state tournament last year. And we've got a lot of young kids that have put some time in on the course and in the summer and in the off season. And I think we're going to surprise some people with what we have.
Did that motivate some of the other girls too to work more on their off-season game? Those girls that are coming in that'll get some chances at varsity this spring.
Well, I'd like to think so. You know, I like to think that success breeds success, but you never know what the dynamics will be. Every team is new. Each season is new.
A sunny but cool day today as we talk, but overall a mild winter and spring. Has that helped you get out on the course and get some more swings outside before the first matches?
Absolutely. It's the earliest we've been out ever that I can remember. And we didn't have any time in the golf dome like we usually do, so got outside right away and started hitting. You know, the very first day that the State High School League would let us practice, we were on the course.
Tell me about this conference and this section as you look ahead. How do you expect Wayzata will land with some very good teams I know you've got in both section and conference?
Yep, it's never easy. Our conference sets up as one of the best in the state, although small. So it's going to be a battle. We get to play every team twice, home and home, and then we also see them in the conference tournament, and then a few of them come back against us in the sections as well. So it's going to be a battle.
Good luck this season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Wayzata girls golf team will have 3 events this coming week as they look to defend that state championship from 2011. We'll come back and wrap up the show right after this timeout.
Our game of the week is a matchup of teams that tied for the North Suburban baseball title last season as Totino Grace visits Cooper. The game is Thursday afternoon, weather permitting. Watch it Friday night at 8:30 and 11, or Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. here on Channel 12.
That'll do it for this week's show. Thanks for watching Sports Jam.